Pre-season training with AFC Wimbledon in southwest London. A capital club with a colourful history. Just promoted to League One, they're very much looking to the future.
Thankfully, it's a lot more scientific now. I think that back when I first started, I still kind of got the edge of the old school, old days, where it was literally run, 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 come back, have a bit of lunch, and then run, 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 run. And, you know, there was no science to it.
We try and do everything with the balls in their positions, and we monitor it now with modern technology, GPS and stuff, so we know that we're hitting the right stats. And players, you know, it takes a while for them sometimes to get used to it.
Even though at times you may feel like you're doing less, actually, physically, it's benefiting you more, and you're a much better physical specimen as a result of that.
Last season, one or two came in, I didn't think we were doing enough. And the second half of last season, we finished really strongly, I think 45 points in the last 23 games, and that took us into the playoffs with momentum.
Neil Ardley and his players won those playoffs, their 6th promotion in 14 years. A meteoric rise made all the more remarkable, given the incredible history of their club.
It's only when I talk in situations like this I realise what a good story it is. It's hard to put into words, it really is.
In 1988, the original Wimbledon FC beat Liverpool to win the FA Cup. 11 years earlier, the club had been playing non-league football.
I think that was one of the greatest Liverpool teams I've ever seen as well. That's probably as big an underdog story as you're ever going to get. It was wonderful.
Ardley was a youth team player at the club at the time. He would experience that underdog spirit firsthand, making more than 250 appearances for the Dons.
It just showed no respect. I tried to explain it to people where you'd be in the dressing room away at Old Trafford or Stamford Bridge, and the genuine, you know, belief was there that we were going to win the game. You know, you never thought, oh, well, let's see how we can do, see if we can nick a draw or something. The lads were just adamant we were going to win, and that was, I suppose, that had come because we'd always upset the big teams.
Relegation from the Premier League in 2000 triggered instability off the pitch, and 2 years later, Ardley left a club in crisis.
There was demonstrations, there was things going on, and you knew it was a bad moment for the club and a real crossroads. No one quite knew what would happen next.
On May the 28th, 2002, the FA approved a plan to move Wimbledon FC 60 miles north to Milton Keynes. Thousands of fans felt betrayed.
So immediately set about starting a new club on the basis that the old Wimbledon had started at the very bottom of the football pyramid. So why shouldn't we? Let's do it again. We played our first game against Sutton United with a team, half of whom had come from trials on Wimbledon Common. Got thumped 4-0 and we're absolutely chuffed to death with it. That was brilliant. A massive crowd, so many people there that they lost count. The official crowd is well over 4,000, but it's believed to be a lot more than that. And there we were on our way.
Since their formation, AFC Wimbledon have played at Kings Meadow, where fans have witnessed 5 promotions, leading to a return to the Football League in 2011. They found the transition difficult, and in 2012, appointed a popular former player as their manager.
I think my first badge was when I was 24, I think second when I was about 28, 29, and then I did my pro licence just as I was finishing my career, which is quite rare to do it all that quick. I loved that side of the game.
He was just clearly ready for it. He'd been preparing for it for years. He was ready, we were ready. We thought we were the perfect fit, and so it's proved.
When you get to that final day and that final whistle at Wembley, it's absolutely incredible. And to give these fans 14 years after they formed the club again, a day at Wembley and a day like that is remarkable.
And in the end, 14 years plus 2 days after that decision was made, we joined the league where the original club is now residing. I know that when I'm looking back, I'll be able to think we did it the right way. And immensely proud of that.
It's here because of the people that cared about it and had a vision of where they could take this club and get it back to, and also to right that wrong that they felt that their club had been taken away. So, you know, the passion they've shown, the fight they've shown over the years is like I say, it's quite attractive for us as players really to come here, be part of that journey, and you know, take the club another step forward on that journey and leave our own legacy along the way.
A key part of that journey involves returning to Wimbledon and the borough of Merton. Wimbledon Stadium is the proposed location for a 20,000 all-seater venue, just 200 yards from Plough Lane. The site, where they last played in the borough.
It's particularly important that we get a new stadium. The stadium here is seriously constrained. And where should that new stadium be? There's only one place it should be, isn't it? It should be at home. This has been our home for 14 years and we've been very happy here, but our real home, the place we belong, is back in Merton, and that's where we need to be.
You know, Merton could be so much of a better place with AFC Wimbledon in it, back to their roots, and that's the next big thing for this club now.
Whatever happens in the coming years, AFC Wimbledon will always be about its supporters.
I think it's a privilege, really, more than anything, to go out there and represent them. And like I say, the journey they've taken it and the fight that they've put in to bring this club here, we're privileged to wear the shirt and represent them, and it's up to us as players to put in performances that they can be proud of. We can't always guarantee they'll be winning performances, but they'll show a lot of endeavour, a lot of heart, and like I say, that we believe in the Wimbledon badge as much as they do.
Look what we've done. A bunch of fans who knew nothing about running a football club. It's just extraordinary. No wonder they're making a feature film about it, and no wonder the fans who come here every week are so proud of what we've achieved. It's brilliant.